Hey guys, it's Travis Leeglader, Extension Weed Scientist at the University of Kentucky, and what I want to talk to you guys about today is annual ryegrass as a cover crop and specifically terminating it and looking at large ryegrass termination. So ryegrass that was about 18 to 24 inches in height whenever we made the applications, much larger than we would ever recommend, but we do realize that situation happens from time to time. So just looking at some treatments we applied to that. So here is 3/4 of a pound of glyphosate, and as you can see, with that rate of glyphosate, we're not going to get the control we want. Lots of escapes out there, lots of ryegrass that's regrowing from that application despite an overall good initial kill. If we're using glyphosate alone, what we're going to recommend is going in with 1.5 pounds of glyphosate, which would be the equivalent of 44 fluid ounces around a Power Max. So even at that, you guys can see here, most everything has been terminated, but there's still a few ryegrass plants that are coming back and surviving that application that we would have to come back and rescue. So again, that's why we recommend not waiting this long to terminate your ryegrass, but rather to kill it when it's much smaller than this. If you are in that situation, here's the best treatment we can go with, and this is 1.5 pounds of glyphosate plus 1 ounce of Sharpen. And if you guys remember, on small ryegrass, that's a recommendation as well. And on large ryegrass, it still works very, very well, but there's still a few escapes out there, not as many. The best plot we have, the best treatment we have, but even at that, you have a few escapes. So again, our overall recommendation is not to wait for the ryegrass to get this big, but if you have to, adding in 1 ounce of Sharpen can help you quite a bit. But the realization should be that you still might have to come back and make a cleanup or rescue application of a few of those plants. And then lastly, what not to do here, do not mix in a PS2 inhibitor or something like atrazine or metribuzin. This is 1 pound of atrazine, and you can see we got antagonism with that 1.5 pounds of glyphosate, and we're not going to get control of that. We're going to have to reapply to control this. So again, overall, our recommendation would be not to wait this long to terminate your ryegrass, but if you have to, use 1.5 pounds of glyphosate plus 1 ounce of Sharpen. Until next time, thanks for tuning in.